What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to be looking at another video. As promised, today we're going to be looking at the second video from their UNVEIL. I cannot read the name, so it is in Korean. If you do know what it says, please tell me, put it down in the comments below. I'm curious about these things. I could put it in a translator, but then again, I want to give you guys something to do as well. I'm really excited to see this video as well, and I'm just going to go over it. I don't want to edit this. Like always, we're first just going to look at the video once without pausing, without interrupting. We're just going to see what it all is including, and then we're going to analyze it bit by bit. And like always, these videos are approximately a minute long, so it should say enough about the video, the MV, if it is going to come out as well. So I would just say, let's jump right into the video. Everything is set up, and let's see what the video has to offer. And also, I did not watch it before yet, so I am a little bit curious what this within holds.
알잖아 널 가만히 둘 수 없는 걸.
Oh, I actually thought that was it, but it still continues a little bit. Nice. I don't know how to explain it, but I just want to say it from the straight from the bat, and that is, I feel very anxious. I feel as if I can't move. I feel very disturbed by the video in the sense of it gives this very eerie vibe, and it gives me, I remember back in the days, I don't know what year it was, I think like 2006, 2008 approximately, with Marilyn Manson. It's that same type of video, and they're always a little bit creepy, and they feel as if everything is in a very tight corner, as if you cannot move, you're stuck, and you're gonna feel very anxious, because you cannot move and you're just stuck the way you are. But I would just say, let's go look at the video one more time all together. Let's see where we can pause, see what we can pick up from effects. I saw a few things that I thought was interesting. Starting off actually with the first shot, this one. I love how we see the chains. Actually this is just the reverse shot. So the chains were around him and someone pulled them away from him. But if you reverse it, you get this effect. It looks super cool, as if the chains are coming around you. The chains. Damn, that's a bit of a tongue twister. The chains coming around you, grabbing hold of you. Very eerie. It's a very, like I say, it's a very disturbing feeling, as if you cannot move. And I feel there's a specific word for it. And if it comes to my mind, I'll say it. Claustrophobic? I think that's the word. I feel very claustrophobic watching this video. I love the shot here generally. It looks fantastic. The blood, the color, the black. It really gives a bit of a horror vibe to it. Very nice job here. Also, I just want to point out, there are still people that comment about, the face softening. I still think face softening is something that you can like or dislike. I still think it's not needed at all. It's just too extreme in the K-pop world. And some people even try to claim that because it's a fantasy world, they can do whatever they want. That's true, but they actually, in the Korean world, these things have to look perfect. They want people's skin to look perfect. And I just don't like that aspect from it. If their skin has to look perfect because the video, it's part of the storyline, then it's fine. But for example, here, it's not face softened, but it looks really good. You can see the detail all in his skin. Oh, again, that claustrophobic feeling, of being tight. I can only imagine that. Let's go back a bit. I always have this fear that one day I just wake up, let's say for whatever reason, with a chain around my neck. I think that is the moment you cannot do anything. It gives me a really scary feeling. And it's amazing that, a video like this gives me those emotions. That means they did a good job on it. I did have to laugh here though for a second. It's funny how they actually put in these birds into the shot. You know that they are not there because it's a little bit unnatural, you know, how they are flying around. But still, it's just such a weird element to add in. Why birds? And again, it gives this weird effect, like, what is it? Why are they there? Again, the chains. Oh, I'm not a big fan of chains. Oh, and this shot itself, I thought really did a fantastic job in trying to capture that anxiety, that claustrophobia. You're stuck, you're in a very thin, small room, and you cannot escape it. I also want to point out something else that I think is very interesting. I was looking at the location a little bit, and if you look at it, it seems very much like a hotel room. It's a hotel floor. Because all the doors, all this lighting, they're all similar, and normally this is a corridor for a hotel room. And you can also see the carpeting, the hotel doors everywhere. Interesting what they did with the location, and just by a bit of color grading, really extreme cuts with the, or not cuts, movements with the camera, it creates this very eerie event. I also like this part actually. I like the violence all of a sudden coming in. It's a very different touch all of a sudden. It goes a little bit away from the Marilyn Manson vibe into something more classical. I love this as well. Again, this idea of running away, but you're stuck with chains, so you're not actually getting anywhere. It's an amazing feeling what they're actually grasping here. It's amazing. Also from a video's perspective. This moment I want to pause as well again. You guys know from, at least if you watch many of my videos, every time you get these moments where there's a blackout or a fade out that leads to nothing and then the video kicks in again, this is really one of those moments I'm like, damn, it is that cool. It really just thinks like, is it over? Is something else going to happen? Of course, if you look at the timestamp, you know, there is a lot more to come. But I love these kind of events. It just allows your brain to calm down, do nothing, think of nothing, let your fantasy play a role a little bit, and maybe something you fantasize will come true, or maybe completely the opposite. That's the scary part, actually. Our fantasies are crazy. And that's also the reason why they include these kind of shots. Beautiful shot, by the way. There's one thing that maybe if there's going to be a bigger video, is the thing that I don't understand is why the middle points are lit up more than the two characters here. And the reason why I'm asking is because it seems like there's going to be a focus on these elements. Maybe there's a reasoning why these elements are lit up, but they're lit up a little bit different, so there must be a reason for that. Oh, this is also a really good shot, by the way. Very eerie. Very creepy. You see how he's focusing on a mirror? He's looking not at himself, he's looking basically a little bit through the mirror as if he sees something else. And then it cuts to the next scene, another person looking from the other side into the mirror as well. As if two different dimensions exist and they're looking past each other, looking into each other like, is there something there, is there nothing there? And again, it gives this really creepy feeling, and especially with that tone in the background, they did a fantastic job here. I think they should have released this actually for Halloween. I hope there is going to be a full video. I hope it's going to be released for Halloween as well. And like I say, it's fantastic so far. And it's going to come out as well on the 23rd of August, which I'm very excited for. And I just want to say, guys, I love these kind of videos. I love smaller videos which you can analyze, get a quick glimpse of different types of videos that are potentially going to come out. I'm still not sure if these are going to be full MVs, but I really do hope so. I still think Stray Kids is very important, and I love their style. I think what they do is fantastic. It's not always the best of the best, but for what they do, they always try to make it as entertaining as possible, especially for us, the fans, which is most important. But now the big question to you guys is, what do you think of this unveil with track 2, where I cannot even pronounce the name because it's in Korean? I just want to say, I think it's great. I'm curious about what you have to say. And like always, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure you hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and of course, be there tomorrow when we look at the third video together. I really enjoy these kind of small clips. Like I said, they're quick, they're easy, and we can all analyze them together. Leave your comments down below on what you think about them. I'm really looking forward to the full MV, if it is going to come out. Maybe you know if it's going to come out or not. Maybe these are just small teasers to their songs. That could be it as well. But we'll find that out on the 23rd of August. So I'll catch you then, guys, and have a good one.